Go to here. Function F11. Okay. So, hindi pa ako nag-join Roll20, of course. So, signing in. And then also, stream check. So yeah, I'm just checking the stream here. So for our episode, okay, looks good. Okay. The stream is okay. So let us do this. So I can see me. But probably have to do the reconnect thingy. Connect. For the it's just me or mabagal lang Roll20. Okay, I can see you. But the stream is not seeing stuff. So let me just exit that. Let's paano ulit ito? It's annoying. Ortho's. Okay. Just troubleshooting here habang hinantay si Karen. Shop naman yung wala last time. So, I mean, we'll have to get her up to speed as to what transpired last meeting. Anyway. No. So it is loading. Okay, nag-load na ako sa kanya. Ayun. Oh, yan si Karen. Hello, Karen. I mean, nasa roll 20 siya. So, hello, Karen. And then, so sa Hangouts na lang siya inaantay. Alright. Oh, ayun na si Karen. Hello, Karen.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. It's alright. Okay. So, yeah, now that, andito rin si Jill. So, si Evan lang palang wala. So, ako nang bahala sa karakter ni Evan. For now. So, malamang, hindi mo pa napapanood you have no idea what happened last time, no, Karen?
Hindi ko pa napapanood ng buo, pero I was already... Nakapunta na kayo doon sa Abbey.
Yeah.
Nakarating nyo lang, and I think na-meet nyo na yung guy na half crocodile?
Half crocodile?
Or my crocodile, something. I don't know. So yun.
Yeah. Yung mga, the creatures here parang mismatched. Parang...
Oh, okay, yun. So,
parang may parts na may crocodile, may parts ng lion, parts ng whatever. Parang meron pa face niya spider, parang ganun. Maraming silang, para silang poorly put together pieces of animals, pero humanoid sila. So anyway, you made your way here kasi meron primarily because of the prophecies. So there were 5 of them. So the first 3 pertains to items that might help you in your quest here in your main quest here in Barovia. One of them you found to be the Tom of Strahd.
Yep.
And the second one you thought might be in the ruins of the town known as Berez. Pero you were warned by your ravens before na it's a very dangerous place. You might want to be prepared, or get more practice before you get there. The third one is something behind the symbol of the sun. So you thought maybe look into the Abbey of Saint Markovia in the House of a Saint kasi. So parang
yep.
So
sorry.
So you went here, you found out na actually before that you witnessed the abbot race. I think you were here for that. The abbot race.
Yep, I was.
And then was strangely just asking for a wedding dress in return. So you went here. Actually, for some reason, Gauda just woke up from being
He's
dead.
alive.
He's not dead anymore. Pero he has. Pero when he woke up, when he went back to life, his nose was parang extended.
Perpetually running as well.
Perpetually running then too much to Alona's disgust. So, and he also has been acting strange, parang shouting weird exclamations and looking for wine. He seemed to have been somehow discombobulated by being dead for a while. Pero yun, so you were here, you met the abbot, and you found out why he was looking for a wedding dress. He was looking for a wedding dress para masuot nung this woman named Basilka, this very beautiful woman who upon also inspection, you saw na may seams on her sa mga joints niya, parang may parang
Frankenstein situation.
Yeah, parang it's not yung kadiring seam na may tahi. It's more of like yung parang it almost blends with her alabaster skin. It's yung parang white lines at her joints. And you went to the second floor of the abbey and you found sort of an operating table with mismatched lady parts. Parts, I mean parts of a parts of a lady. That's a different. Uh, that have been, seemingly harvested from various dead bodies.
Okay.
All right, and then you moved on and you reached the barracks, which is right here, where you met a woman, and you also remembered actually. Gerard remembered that one of the prophecies also pertained to a woman that you were that said you would be like your ally in this in
Ally in this battle against darkness.
yes, and she matches. She, I mean, it's reasonable to guess to conclude that maybe she is the woman, maybe not, but that's where we ended last session.
Okay.
So this woman seeing the half crazy turtle and this generally uh band of iba-ibang very varied characters seem to have to be kind of holding back her trust quite a bit. Parang she said that she doesn't she's not sure yet that you aren't actually agents of Strad come here to to trick her or something. And it's not that she doesn't trust you per se. She just doesn't trust anybody. It's in her line of work as a um monster hunter. Na actually she
Oh,
is a protege of Rudolf van Richten, and she's looking for him.
oh, oh,
And
oh.
in that session, she also told you how um, she was basically raised by Van Richten. Van Richten rescued her um, when her family was destroyed by was murdered by a horde of zombies. Van Richten was
Hmm.
able to rescue her from the zombies. That's what she says. And this, to Lucian's mind, instantly sets off a flag in your head because you did distinctively remember, based on Van Richten's journal, that he was the one who sent the zombies to kill all the Vistani. He did not mention any survivors. Yet
Uboy, uboy.
here is a Vistani woman who survived hordes of zombies. So who's telling the truth? Who knows?
Mm.
So
Note
the
taken.
truth is out there. So okay, so what do you do now?
Where are we right now? We're still in front, but we're still talking to her, or we're in the barracks.
You're in the same, most of you are in the same room talking to her. I don't know. I see Lucy nasa labas kasi nakalimutan ko na siyang ipasok. Pero, yan. Yan. She's there. She's this woman, si Esmeralda de Avenir.
Hmm.
Avistani with curly hair. And she has a parang prosthetic steampunk leg.
Oh, so cool. Hmm.
And you were discussing about needing to get the dress from Valaki. Kasi yun lang naman yung town that she knows in this realm na what might have such a thing. I mean, Boreve village being half destroyed or half abandoned, and Kresk village being, not even using money,
Mhm.
being very poor. Valaki might have that kind of thing. But someone suggested that maybe she can get it for you guys. To which she said na parang, are you sure you're not agents of Strad? I know that town is parang they Vistani are banned from from there. Parang if she gets caught, she'll be killed.
Uh-oh.
Which means you have something in common with her.
Ha 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 ha.
So the question is, what do you do now?
Why don't we ask the yung mentor niya to get us a dress? Hindi naman siya bawal pumunta doon, di ba? Bawal
Si
din ba
Van
siya?
Richten?
Is he banned from going there?
Well, the persona that he assumed the si Rictavio, the bard.
Mhm.
Is also banned.
Yeah, because he was diba,
The animals.
there was a
Yes, I
ferocious
remember.
beast that was found inside his caravan. His wagon that was set free by the pranksters who was set loose upon the village of Barovia. We tried to help him out, but someone sussed out that you were trying to help him escape. That was the excuse that was given by your Alona's brother to arrest you and keep you safe for your own good from these troublemakers. So to which you answered by murdering his men and and making him enforcing him to laugh at their corpses as you left.
That was Gerard. He had nothing to do with that.
So yeah, after which Alamid earned the title Butcher of Balaki, which got the attention of that spear that who's now
Sexy.
with him. Yeah. By the way, Alamid, the spear is kind of you sense hunger in the spear.
Uh-oh.
Like
What
it's it,
what
it's
what kind of
been it's been almost a day since the spear has tasted blood. You know, warm, delicious blood.
lo?
But yun lang. So what now, guys?
Parang dead end tayo.
There's various stuff you can do. I mean, but by the way, Alona is still kind of a werewolf? Question mark. But
It's
it
beneficial. Like,
it yeah and it will be like kailan yung last the moon is only full for 4 days out of the 28 days of the month. So it will be like at least 20 days before the next full moon. So who knows?
I'm okay. I'll be fine. No rush.
So actually last session there was a question, oh partly there's na tayo pupunta, and then there was like two people that people were looking at to be a party leader. Some was looking to Alona, like some including Alona was looking to Lucien.
I am not the party leader, and I refuse to be one. At nawala ang ating party leader.
uh, what God said,
So, where do we go now?
That's a very good question. Any suggestions? I mean, have we run out of social cards? Sino ba yung pwede natin pakiusapan na pumunta sa...
party leader, sabi ni Goda sa kay Alona. Sa Valakim, di ba meron ng wine doon? Nag-deliver na doon ng wine, di ba?
Don't call me party leader. I'm not your party leader. Wine? Oh,
Wine,
right.
yes.
Teka, ibabalik natin yung gem,
Are
diba?
we going to fetch the wedding dress?
That's the plan. The question is, how can we get in there safely?
Can we ask the people from the Wizards of
Wine? Yeah, maybe. Kasi
get us a dress in Balaki?
pwede. Baka as a favor. Kasi,
In exchange for the stone?
oo. That's a good idea.
Goda says, guys, I heard this story, of this story about a bunch of halflings having to be smuggled into a fishing village. What they did, they were put into cask of fish. They was it halflings or dwarves? I forget. It does this long very long story about rings. I
Yeah.
forget. It's maybe we can do that. Sabi ni Goda. Barrels, wine delivery.
I think those were dwarves.
Dwarves, halflings.
Yeah.
They kind of look like to me.
Ah! No, they don't. I guess we can go to the winery and see what we can do.
Stealth
What do you
me,
think,
sure.
party leader?
Stealth me,
Party,
sure.
party leader is busy.
Laging may stealth
Di ba
mission,
i-retrieve pa natin yung gem? May
Hindi.
i-retrieve pa tayong
Nasa
gem.
atin na. Nasa atin na yung gem.
Yeah, nasa inyo yung gem.
Nasa atin na ba?
I think it's with Lucien as all important party.
Yeah.
Yung
Like,
ano lang, yung naiwan lang yung yung pagsira doon sa puno.
Yun. I need to level up to do that. Sorry. Yeah, let's go to the winery then.
So let's go to the winery.
Yay, winery. Winery.
Okay. So from here you go back down. How exactly do you exit the ano? Walang fast travel option from here. You have to.
Fly.
I mean, walang siya parang video game na go to the world map, tapos click doon. Andun na kayo.
Okay.
You have to say, okay, you're in this room, so what do you do?
Walang
Specifically.
save option. We go out
We're
and
going down.
yeah,
Okay, you leave the room.
we
So the same way that you entered, so through the battlements to the left,
Yes.
yung mga rows of scarecrow guards.
yeah.
Pass them into the room na merong weird creature na nagpe-play ng malaking violin, ni Maville, past the table na merong mismatched woman parts, and then down the stairs into here. Into here.
There's nothing.
So you go downstairs,
Yeah.
and when you go down, you instantly notice, you look up to where yung fireplace dito behind the table. Diba sa taas niya may parang oval thingy na gold that you were inspecting before. That thing is gone.
What do you mean?
I mean, you look around and that kind of golden plate is on the table, and there's a cubby hole behind it, as you thought, and it's also empty. And you see your eyes. You hear the abbot say, "Looking for this?" As he holds up something. It's okay, see, part leaders AFK. Wait, di pa pala bukas ang aking...
Hagdan lang ang nakikita ko.
Kasi you are... Yan, let me put you down the stairs.
Hello.
And then...
Sorry.
Okay. It's fine. Sa village of Kursk. Okay. So I believe it will be yeah, that's a number, and then it's 13. Okay. Yung golden disc has been removed. The symbol of it, the one with the symbol of the sun, and then yeah, and the niche behind it is empty. There's actually several items on the table that wasn't there before. I mean, it's not hard to tell that they weren't there before because they seem really kind of old and kind of dusty. Like on the table, there's what seems to be an electrum flask of some sort na may lamang liquid. I don't know. And merong uh, along like sitting just beside in the center of the four gold candelabras on the table. But yeah, the item that attracts your attention is what the abbot is holding. It looks um, like a medallion that's hanging on a golden chain necklace. It's like it's like made of platinum and it's shaped like a sun. Tapos yung gitna niya mayroong very red ruby. I'll just take a screenshot and paste it
Ruby of the Sea.
in the Facebook thingy. Hindi ko na naka-open ng Facebook. So let me paste it here. There. And he's like just holding it in his palm with a chain wrapped around his wrist. And he says to you, Alona, you were looking for this, yes?
It's a pretty necklace.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's all it is, I'm afraid. Just a pretty necklace. But it will probably fetch a mighty price, worth much more than that golden plate over there. Although that is, you remember that yung golden plate that covers the niche was worth 750 gold. This one is quite the price. It's a shame it doesn't have any other powers, he says.
So are you willing to part with it? For the gown?
Tough price to pay for a gown, but sure, on one condition.
Which is?
Stay the night, have dinner here. Be our guests.
Are you gonna break into song?
Why would
Just, you know, Abbott sing.
the chair comes to life and no joke. Like merong beauty and may beast. Merong beauty na beast. No. He says, there are enough room in the barracks upstairs. As I'm sure you've met the other guest. Stay a while. Spend some time. I'd like to get to know those who this pretty little trinket would be calling its new owners.
What do you say, guys?
We have wine. Sabi ng abot. Sabi ni Goda, yes, let's stay. Wine.
See, why
I
not?
need wine. Wine not, sabi niya.
Why not? Party leader, what do you think? Oh, the party leader's busy. Sure. If everyone's okay with it, I guess. What do you think, Alamid? I think Alamid's asleep.
No.
So, what will it be?
Yeah,
Ano ba gawin
sure.
natin dyan?
Okay,
Sure.
all right. So it's actually like mid-morning to noon. So you have like time to kill.
Kill who?
Sayang wala si Karen. Karen can use this. I mean, Lucian can use this day as one downtime day to to further look into the Tomb of Strahd to further uncover its mysteries. So I imagine Lucian would be amenable to staying the day. So with that, Lucian goes back upstairs to look for a suitable room to start reading. What does the rest of you do?
Should we go to the winery? Guys?
Yep, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure.
Great. I have 2 bodyguards and a turtle.
All right.
And
So
a turtle.
the four of you start to before you. So do you just leave, or do you sabi na about leaving so soon? Don't you like? I thought you wanted the trinket.
Yeah, we'll come back later. You said you want us to spend the night, right? You didn't say
Oh,
we
right.
have to stay here the whole day.
Of course, of course. You're not our prisoners. We just wanted to have you for dinner
As guests.
as guests.
Okay, just
Of
making
course.
it clear. All right. Then we'll be back by dinner.
Yes, sure. Safe travels.
Okay.
Okay. So you leave through the gate. You are again into the courtyard, and you hear. Actually, as you go out to the courtyard, um, ano to? There's it's around noon, right? There's as you're having as you were leaving, with the one who played the viol upstairs
Mm-hmm.
comes right from behind you, and he is the one with the head,
Mm-hmm.
the two heads, one of which is a baby,
Mm-hmm.
and he is
What?
carrying lugging around. Yeah, he is lugging around this cauldron and kind of banging it and saying, "Food, food!" And to which you hear like shouting and screaming coming from the pens, and it's like, "Wait your turn, calm down." And he starts going from cage to cage, ladling like some kind of soup
Ugh.
question mark to the to those to the occupants, and he eventually he makes the rounds. So you leave the courtyard, you exit the abbey, you start down the winding road. All right, and
Without Lucien?
without Lucien apparently. Nasa taas si Lucien eh. He needs the. So you just left him there without saying.
Oh, thank you. There, I'm back. Sorry.
Are you
So,
there?
oh,
No, I'm back. Just
I said
I'm upstairs on my lonesome.
yeah, I said Lucien wanted to, since you had a day to do whatever. Lucien thought it was a perfect time to get back to reading on the Tomb of Strahd.
In
Kasi,
fairness, I would actually do that.
yeah, sure.
But
See? Right call. Since meron naman dong other person like
Esmeralda,
si
kasama
Esmeralda who is totally not an agent of Strahd, Just
sure.
it'll
Getting
be
to know
perfectly
you.
safe to be in the room with her as you are
Getting to
reading.
know all about you.
Okay, so Esmeralda is with the others.
No,
Nope.
no, Esmeralda is
She's with
still
you.
here.
What? What? Wait. What?
You like them pretty girls.
Yeah, pero meron naman ibang room. You can take other room. It's just that it's a kind of a comfort to be in the proximity of a creature that's not made up of other creatures. You know,
It's so
They,
comforting.
they do look a bit freaky. They look
right?
a lot freaky.
She's definitely orders of magnitude prettier than the other creatures here. So anyway, the winery group goes down from the hill, uh, down to the world of Barovia. So let's see what happens then. So you exit the village and you go straight to the winery, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Fast travel.
Fast travel.
Gouda would conjure those undead your signature undead horses for you. So Gouda would cast conjure animals. And conjure enough horses for all of you. So you ride the stinking undead corpses to the to go to the winery. That's my mouse.
Stinking dead voice.
Hold on. Okay. Andiyan na pala si Jel. Hi, Jel. I mean, yung video niya. Andiyan na. Okay. So, you ride your horses. So, because of that, I'm not going to roll for random encounters. And you ride down to the winery. So, you get there. And you just pull up my reference. The Martikov family. Okay. So, you arrive at the winery around maybe 1 p.m. What do you do? You come within sight of the familiar winery on your horses.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Sino
and
bang ka-close nito? Si Gauda ang ka-close nila, di ba?
I sigaw din ka-close nung nung captured
Druids?
druid. Yeah. But
Okay.
I think si Alona yung ka-close nila. Kasi
Really?
ka-close nung baby at least.
See.
Wow. Too soon.
Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely only been like a week since that happened.
Hi, we're back.
Stop. We brought you a gift. Wait, the gem is with Lucian.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah.
Kaya na kinuha namin.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're not that. I mean, you would have your characters would have realized that as soon as they were leaving the Abbey, nawala sa inyo yung, and you would have gone back, sooner rather than later.
So, just surprise.
We're back.
So we got one of your gems.
All right. So with this, you are welcomed by the um by Stefania, the mother of Volanda, the baby girl, and yeah, she sees the gem and she's like, there's genuine like amazement, and there's like tears in her eyes, and she says, and as she calls to her husband and to her father, Davian, and he comes and this old and suspicious man that you met when you first met is very happy to see that you have managed to retrieve one of the gems, one of the three gems that's keeping the winery alive. So he thanks you profusely, and well, assuming you're going to give the gem, I mean, do you?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so you hand over the gem, and he thanks you, and he says, um, because of that, you're always welcome to have wine to stay at his home, and at this Gauda perks up, ha! Lifetime, lifetime wine supply.
I think my supply go to.
Yes, sure. I mean, we wouldn't be able to. We would have been able. We would eventually go out of business if none of the gems were retrieved. So sure, a lifetime supply of wine for you is the seems like a fitting reward. It says, um, and then he hold on. I just want
Do
to
you
make
have any
sure
extra wedding gowns?
wedding. And Davian looks at you and
Not for me.
looks. Oh,
Of course not for me.
and he's like looking at you and looking at Gerard and looking at.
Definitely not for us.
Oh, sure. That's a strange request. But unfortunately, no, we don't have any here. We can the fancy people at Valaki probably might be able to help you, I guess.
I
Um,
whispered to Gerard, convince them to get us a wedding gown from there. Use your charm.
Actually, if you guys are already going to make a delivery to Bala, why would you mind purchasing one for us?
we
Roll
where's my
charisma check.
We
Roll
have some
persuasion.
other business that we need to attend to. Saving the world and stuff.
He says, "Oh, we'll make sure to ask around the next time we go there. Sure, like in a week."
Anything else, party leader?
What?
Of course, it's a strange request, but yeah, people are strange.
Yeah, we
Seems.
just don't have time to buy one. Or, mas bubulungan ko yung isa sa yung isang guy sa Wizards of Finance. Actually, Eric likes to cosplay. Too embarrassed to admit it.
Sino who likes to cosplay?
She likes to dress up, si Alona.
Did I hear this?
I'll make a perception check and make a stealth check. See Gerard. First rolls. 10. Okay. Nah, you didn't catch it. You were too busy thinking about the task at hand. But Devian says, I can't promise anything though. We'll ask around. I don't recall there was like a coat maker there, for the cold, but I don't recall seeing any wedding dresses for sale. We'll be sure to ask around.
It will mean so much to us if you can get this one. And of course, we will pay for it.
Sure. Okay.
What's with that look?
So what now?
I
I
guess
mean,
we go back to the Abbey.
the abuse in Markovia. All right. So you
You guys want to go somewhere else? Side trip or something?
I mean, it's technically like you can have like downtime, which is like a period of as you know, period of time in game that does not really usually does not include like life threatening combat. So you can do various downtime activities like reading, I don't know, like researching or ano bang mga interesting carousing or or whatever you think you could do over a
Let's
span of days.
let's chop some head.
What? No!
Magpapa-level as a downtime.
Saan kami magkakarouse?
Ah, sa Valaki.
No. Maybe no.
Come
Pwede
on,
rin.
guys. Let's
Well,
sneak in to Balaki.
let's fight, guys. We have unlimited wine. We can carouse anywhere. Sabi ni Gauda. We can carouse in friggin' Kresk.
I think I prepared a remove curse. Can I try it with him?
Remove curse.
Teka lang. Naka-prepare ba siya? Hindi siya naka-prepare. I'll try it with you tomorrow.
What curse are you talking about?
Says while
Yeah.
sniffing all the way.
Nakadiri ka. Ugh. Okay. Sige, saan kami pwede mag-carouse?
Are you serious? All the while, so
Well, actually, si Alona, hindi naman siya. It's more of Gerard's thing, I think.
like if you go back, if Goda uses his spell to cast your undead horses, you'll be back in Balaki by like around like 4 p.m. An hour to mga 2 hours before nightfall, and you can try to like maybe bring a bottle of tour of wine, which I guess Goda would have gotten like 2 or 3 bottles of wine from the winery, brought it to the town, and then just makipag-inuman sa mga locals. Yun na yung carousing. See what happens.
Okay, sige. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Asan na ba yung reference book ko dyan? Ta-da-da-da-da, Dungeon Master's Guide. Hindi, mas masaya yung sa ano eh. Mas masaya yung sa ano yun? Sanatars. Let's see. So make your way back. It's now 4 p.m. So you do some carousing before heading back to the abbey for dinner. Downtime revisited. Ayan. Rivals, activities, carousing. All right. Out of curiosity, over here. Between adventures, downtime activities. All right, who is going to participate in the carousing? For sure, si Gauda is one. But whoever is, anong level yun na? Level 7, right?
Carousing! Dahil may ibang gagawin.
Yeah, it makes sense, just to release the tension of, the past few days. Like what one of your friends dying and living again, a changed man, changed turtle,
A very changed turtle.
a very changed turtle, literally and figuratively. So, doon sa mga magkakarousing, roll a D100 for me. And let's see if it makes sense.
Ooh.
78 plus 7 your level, that's 85. Okay. You somehow okay, Alona. You participate in pig racing.
Please, please describe the exact mechanics of this pig racing, please.
You kind of with the aid of wine, you get several townspeople and and teach them the ways of pig racing back from your homeland. You basically kind of take some pigs and some people to basically parang make the pigs run from like around a sort of makeshift obstacle course in the town, and the first pig to make the complete circuit wins. And you make bets, and from the bets you actually you won a bet. So now they don't have money here, so you now earn a pig. You have a pig.
You have a pig.
I have a pet pig.
You have a pet pig now.
Please name your pig.
So please describe your pet pig.
Can the skin be color? I don't know, color blue.
A green pig.
A green pig. Yeah, bluish green pig. Do those exist?
Maybe siguro from the mud yung certain type of mud na parang blue greenish ang maybe kaka-roll niya sa mud. Sure. Ganun yung current color niya.
Ano papangalan ko sa'yo? Great. I shall call you. Yeah, I'll think of what to call you. I shall name you later, and you shall be mine.
The others na magkakarousing, roll D100. It's for Goda. Si Goda rolls an 80. Goda also participated in the pig race and bet on the same pig.
Wait, we co-own a pig?
No, yeah, you're the proud like co-owners of this pig. You share the grand prize, the prize.
Okay.
And you watch as he got bald shapes into another pig to attempt to talk to the pig. And then now, you now see your pig and Gada is just talking in pig, winking in a way.
I miss the tongue. Ano yung tongue of moon and I miss that ability.
Alright,
Okay.
sino pa?
Si Gerard na, at saka si ano.
Alamid ba? Alamid, magkakarousing ba?
Fighting.
Yeah, sure.
Aba,
Hindi naman. No?
how about
80.
si
Gerard.
Gerard?
Pag ito, nasa 70 din.
Oh,
Ay, diba?
Wah.
Nako.
Uh,
Something new, something new.
si Alamid bet on the other pig. Pero parang he bet on the second place pig. So based on the bookie, he's now a proud owner of a chicken. As in a hen that lays eggs. As in a fat little hen. It's given to you, Alamid.
Oh.
Yay.
War flashbacks, DT, and this golden egg.
Okay. Gerard, can you list down ano yung items on your person?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Ito pa yung baboy.
Kasama weapons.
Na yung ano lang non-weapon items, like mga knickknacks and stuff. Just quickly, kung ano yung mga Okay, so as you conclude this, the three of you who participated and set up this wacky pig racing, you notice that Gerard is nowhere to be found,
Oh.
and
I get my eyes off him for 1 second and he disappears.
and okay, so you spend some time looking around town. And you find him like passed out, like wine bottle in hand.
Mhm.
And I don't know, for a moment you have a flashback of that moment that you thought he was dead.
Okay.
Oh.
Nakahanda na yung cure wounds ko.
And in fact, that's what Alona does. Alona does a cure wounds. Cure
Oh,
wounds.
come on. Don't think
Slap.
you spell on him.
Yeah, and I don't think so. Make an intelligence check with disadvantage kasi it's too soon. And you've been drinking.
Zero modifier for... Fine.
Yeah, you spend that just in case, I mean, you've been through a lot. I mean, you thought he was dead, and then Goda actually died, and then actually went back to life. Kinda. So yeah, you spend the spell slot, and yeah, as Gerard, you feeling that radiant, that divine energy course through you, you usually wake up and you don't remember how exactly you got here. Instinctively, you check your belongings and you find that your disguise kit is missing.
Oh, Yo,
But that's all.
you okay? I slap him in the face.
Would you like to make an attack roll?
No. Bawin ko yung 7 points of healing.
So Gerard, Alana gives you a smack in the face for making her worry that you're dead. And
Where have you been? Why are you here?
Don't know.
don't remember.
Who are we? What? I take my eyes off you for 1 second and then you're gone. Come on, man.
I mean, to be fair, you were setting up a pig racing.
I thought you were
Racing
gonna
event.
participate. I
You
thought
were
you
too
were
busy.
gonna race with the pigs, but no. Did you get laid?
Well, he was laying down, sabi ni Gabi.
Well, okay. Are you fine? Are you hurt anywhere?
You look at him, he doesn't seem to be like hurt, except for the slap on the face.
Yeah.
All right. So let's cut back to Lucian. So Lucian,
Getting
You-
to know you.
you are. So did you go to the same room as bunkmates with Esmeralda, or did you find your own room?
Found my own room. Found my own room.
You found your own room. Okay, yes. How you find? Wait. Let me just check. Because stand by. Depende kasi kung ano yung nasa room na yun. Okay. Yeah, there are. You went into the same room where like see. So let's go back here, shall we? So just imagine na wala yung characters niyo dito. Na si Lucian lang. Pero I'll just leave your tokens there so you can see. So you go back to this room and Esmeralda says, back so soon?
Oh. So, by this time, parang naaral ko na yung...
No, this was just in the yung kakalis pa lang nung party this morning. This was in the morning. And you said you were going out, right? And you said, back so soon? I thought you were going. Where are your friends?
I tell her, well, they decided to let off some steam, or I don't know, relax for a bit. But so I went here to continue studying Strad's journal. That I tell her, and I go to where I put my bag and I get out the journal and start reading.
She says, "You're welcome to share the room with me. There are 2 other beds here." I don't.
Awkward
I don't-
silence. Awkward silence solution is pondering because does she Esmeralda, does she have weapons on her?
Yeah, she has. Yeah, parang to the corner of the room, you can see meron siyang sheath na rapier and short
Okay.
sword.
Okay. So awkward silence solution is pondering. Kasi
I mean,
is a
you're free to explore if you want.
Explore who?
well, no.
Explore. Quote
Explore,
unquote.
quote unquote.
Okay, so you move your token. Andito yung door sa may left.
Okay. When we get back, morning pa naman, right?
Oh, ito pa yung morning. That same morning.
Okay.
So, Lucian's solo adventure. Wala dyan yung ibang party mates.
Solo adventure. Um, Lucian would still, kaya Lucian will, for that morning, Lucian will stay in that room kasi Lucian figures that, safety in numbers, scary Abby. He doesn't know what's in this Abby aside from the scary mutant creatures. So, and he'll stay in this room first, at least for the morning, and study the tome.
All right. So, sige, you spend the day doing that. So, at the end of which, you can make an a skill check or gonna investigation check to see what you find dun sa book.
Investigation.
Tayang walang magka-guide dun sa'yo and mag-stuff.
Wow. Flat investigation lang, right?
Oh,
Disadvantage.
Depends on what he's depends on what he's investigating.
Kanina naman...
Ay, dang! Hindi ako nag-roll ng portent. Aha!
Sige, sure, I'll allow it. Roll ka ng portent. For the
Roll
day.
high.
Ilan ba yun? Dalawa yun, ano? Dalawa, tatlo?
Oo, dalawa.
Okay, so roll 2 d20s. So, for now, that's an 8.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
17.
may 17 and may 12.
Okay.
So, you go ahead and use the 17.
Yes.
23, that's much. 20 plus 6, no? 23 nga. It's not much better. Okay, so you learn for 23. Okay. Stand by. Okay. You unlock this passage, which says, actually, you unlock a couple of them. So the first is, it says, Vladimir's accursed silver knights have slain another adventuring band. From what I witnessed while scrying, the knights slew them for seeking my destruction. I do not understand why my mortal enemies would defend me. I can only reason that Vladimir believes mere death to be too good of a demise for me. Perhaps he wishes to bear witness to my eternal sentence. I'll put that there. And then the other one. This one. This is one of the earlier passages. You unlock the cipher. That's kind of ever changing. It says, I know I am not mad. I am seeing familiar faces reborn. Something in the mists is trapping the souls which would pass beyond, forcing some sort of reincarnation among my people. Do the dark powers mean to taunt me? Trap an entire people in an endless cycle of misery alongside my own. Perhaps they torment me with false hope that my Tatiana will be reborn too. Lord drop. Okay.
Lord drop.
Okay, so that's all you extract from it one day.
Okay.
Okay.
Is sorry, DM, is Esmeralda in the room while I'm studying the tome?
She comes and goes. Like what she's basically doing is, well, from one time she meditates, one time she's writing on her notebook or journal.
Parang has she shown signs that she's curious about what the tome that I have?
Make an insight check.
Insight. Yee! Oh!
Oh, natural
Okay.
natural
Hello.
20 and a natural 1.
Dang.
Wow.
Handa na sana ako dun sa ano kung nakita ko yung 1 and I was thinking, I know the perfect result. But with the natural 20, yes, she's definitely interested. But she's trying to, be casual about it. She's also trying not to disturb you.
Oh.
Parang, and but from every now and then she's like pretending that she's not looking, but she's actually, looking at what you're doing.
Okay,
With the natural 20, you gather like not in a way that like a thief is casing a mark or something like that. Just genuinely curious.
Okay.
All right.
So, okay.
And anything else?
Ito na lang, while in one of about every now and then she comes and goes. Parang during one of the moments that she's in the room, parang I tell her that if you say but you're a monster hunter, yes, I ask her.
Yes. Van Richten told me everything I know.
Then I am guessing that you also consider Strad to be one of your main targets, right?
Yeah, I think that's what my master is trying to do. He's I guess as a last hurrah in his career, he's trying to go after the most powerful vampire of all.
And yet and yes, like you already told us, you still don't trust us because you suspect that we are agents of Strad as well. Parang he's just confirming stuff.
She says, yes, that sort of mindset tends to be helpful in Barovia.
I see.
You know.
Then as some show of some show of solidarity with her or something. I'll let her know yung two yung two yung tong kakabasa ko lang, yung two entries from Strad's.
Oh, okay.
I tell her that we found Strad's tome and I share with her at least itong dalawang passages. Yan. Just as a show of parang camaraderie or solidarity or something like that. Parang para at
Okay.
least
Sige,
yung
make
suspicion niya
a persuasion check with advantage.
Hoo-hoo! Let's just persuasion. Ooh, boy.
For being nice. Advantage for being nice. 13.
Yeah. 13.
Okay, she what's that term? Oh my God, forget the term. Hindi patronizes it. She goes with it. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, okay, thank you. But you can
Okay.
sense you can sense that she's still kind of being guarded, parang thinking na parang why would anyone do that? Why would you
Okay.
share that with her? Parang do you have an ulterior motive? Parang are you actually casting a spell on her or something? Parang she's sort of keeping her guard still by while attempting not to be rude and
Okay.
let you do your thing. And, that's interesting, she says. All right. So with that, the rest of the party make it to the abbey by nightfall. Some tipsier than others, some dirtier than others. And with the pet pig and chick,
Please carry the pig with you.
unless you wanted to do something with the pig. So you make your way into the abbey, and as you enter the familiar dining hall over here, pig and chicken into the apple is like, oh, thoughtful of you to bring dinner. We've already prepared.
These are our new pets.
Pets. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a long story.
Sure. Okay, please take your seats then. And you can see see?
Can we wash
did-
up first?
Sure. May well sa labas.
I cantrip water from. Wait.
Go to the well.
No, I do not cantrip water from the well. Don't you have a lavatory or something?
Let me see. There's probably one. Sure, that's I'll say is in the. I'm just looking for it. Where might it be? Look, it's not listed in the map. He says, "I can have the servants bring up a tub of water for you in your quarters if you wanna have a bath,
Yep. Yes.
like yung parang maliit na bathtub." Ganyan.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Great.
All right, bathtub scene.
Why?
Yeah, okay. So nag-igib sila ng water from the it takes a while, but eventually a couple of these creatures with mismatched limbs and stuff. They're stronger than they look. They bring up this tub of water for a lot of like splashing water every now and then. Brings it to your
Yung natatapon na tubig, kinakantrip ko lang pabalik dun sa ano.
nice.
Awesome.
All right. They're amazed by that. And they bring it to the room na kung nasaan yung 3 bedroom, which are I guess double beds.
Don't mind me. Do your thing.
So what are the others doing habang naliligo si Alona?
Um, I'm just Lucian is curiously looking at other rooms and other
Oh, which
other rooms that he can explore. Hindi
Okay,
yung
please do tell kung saan ka pupunta.
Oh goodness.
I mean, there's a map and all, so I mean, para lang ma-describe ko properly yung room.
Sige, pero saan yung dinaanan lang namin papunta dun sa dining room, di papunta dun sa
You
Sa
came from
room
from here.
Okay.
So if you go out there, see, I'll take your token. Like, ito yung door.
Okay.
And then
Ito
you
yung
came from
courtyard?
there. Ito yung taas ito yung battlements above the courtyard. This is the second floor.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
Doon yung room na merong operating table. If you can walk on the sides here. Okay, you can see here may door din dito.
So this is a door. Ito yung door.
Is
Ito yung...
others coming with you? I think Gauda would be coming with you.
Okay.
Kasi Alamid, what's Alamid doing? And Gerard. I guess Alamid and Gerard are medyo maputik din. Like, do you want to take a
playing
bath?
with my chicken.
Prestige, meditation.
Okay, what are you doing to your chicken?
Prestige, meditation. I'm clean.
Yeah, playing.
Playing with your chicken. Okay. Like you're stroking it.
Parang ano,
Yeah, stroking it.
parang
What
bago
a cute
magsabong.
chicken.
Kasuhin.
Yeah, this cute chubby little chicken.
And
Hen siya, hen. This chubby chicken is with you. Okay, roll a d20.
You don't
Roll a
feel
d20 Alamid.
clean.
So Gerard is instantly clean. Basically, magic's off the dust off of him.
Pero parang, di ba, parang you still feel... Siguro kasi si Alona sanay siya na ano, laging naliligo.
Naliligo.
Yeah.
But it's
Pero yung-
magic.
it's the ritual of cleansing yourself.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nag-roll na lang d20 si Alamid. Or shall I roll for you?
Why does he need to roll a d20 first?
Roll for
What?
stroking the chicken. Kasi we'll see if something interesting happens. Roll for stroking your chicken.
So wrong.
Wala, ako na lang.
Roll if. It suddenly...
Okay, the chicken lays an egg. You're stroking the chicken and you feel something warm on your palm, and it's look, it's a fresh egg.
Freshly laid egg.
Freshly laid egg.
More flashbacks, Didi.
So you put in your inventory, you now have one hen and one egg. Might be useful later.
That might be useful later.
Egg fight.
Pero where are you staying, Alamid? With the bathing Alona? Or
Of
with
course not.
exploring with Lucien? Looking at the bathing Alona while you stroke your chicken.
That's wrong in so many levels.
Sounds wrong. Sounds really wrong.
Nope. Not happening. Nope.
Ano, Alamid? I need an answer. Are you there? Nakamute ka, ha? Hello, RC, are you there?
I'm here.
So yeah, is Alamid staying in the room, stroking his chicken, watching Alon take a bath?
No, it's not.
Or going with Lucien and go that way to kind of
Be exploring.
exploring group.
Like, even if he wanted to, I wouldn't have allowed him.
Well, then we are exploring.
So you three are exploring. So sige, lead the way, Lucien. Where do you want to go?
Okay. Sure, let's go to the locked door. I tried the door and see if it's open.
It's open.
It's not locked.
Not,
So you open it, touch the
Okay.
door, and open it. Wala. Okay. And there you see this. Kasi mute ulit. Medyo maano yung ulit.
sorry.
Thank you. Okay. So right. You see a wooden counter shaped like an L stands at the front of this spacious office.
Ooh.
All the other furniture has rotted away, leaving heaps of moldy wood and faded cloth. And when you open the door, you can hear the the whooping laughter and screams of creatures coming from below.
Jeez. We didn't explore yung below
Not
much
yet.
nung last season, no?
You haven't yet got to this
Season what?
place below.
Last
Last
session.
season?
Season, sorry.
Last
What?
session.
Last session.
Yeah, like you can see as you step into the room na may stairs down, and the sounds are coming from there.
I look to I look back at Alamid and Gauda. Well, gentlemen, care to go do a bit of exploring with me downstairs? I motion to
Goda takes a swig from his
no,
wine bottle. Sure. We'll go where you go, party leader.
well, yeah, okay, sure. Let's let's try not to alert our host though. Something strange about
Okay, so
something
where do you
strange
go?
about
I think I'll go too.
okay, let's go. Let's just try to be quiet.
So, meron ding door across from the door you entered.
Ah.
Same level.
Mm.
May door din dito.
Oh, it's a door.
And there's downstairs. So you have two options.
Lucian will go to the door first before
Okay,
going
the door
downstairs.
first.
Because is the door she'll try the door. Is the door locked?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. It's not locked. So you open it.
Yep.
All right. Within, you see that this spacious chamber contains bed frames of wrought iron arranged in two neat rows. Cobwebs and bits of rotten mattress cling to each frame. Three doors are spaced along the south wall. So ano nga ba, may doors dito. 1, 2, 3. Each with a plaque mounted on it.
A plaque. Oh.
So Dota will follow inside. You can really see it, read them from here. Medyo dusty na. There's something
Okay.
written on each plaque.
I'll go to the first door and try to
Alright.
clean away the plaque and see what it says.
I'll follow.
You wipe off the dust here and it says operating room.
Lucian gulps and goes to the next door. Mage hands and tries to wipe away,
You use the mage hand. Mage hand materializes to the now familiar skeletal hand.
Yeah. Oh, nga pala. Oh, yeah.
Just
Oo nga pala.
just as effective in clearing out the dust. And this one says nursery.
Nursery. That's
Kid.
good. Kids. I'll go to the last door and do the same. Wipe
Okay.
away the dust.
You go to the last door, you wipe it away, and it says, as you read the word morgue,
No.
you feel that feeling come up behind your neck, like your hair is standing behind your neck. I need you three to roll initiative.
Oh, criminy.
Oh my gosh! Tapos wala kaming kaalam-alam ni Gerard. Ano si Gerard?
Yeah, saan nga ba si Gerard?
Tama si Gerard.
Would he have come with them? Or stayed in the room while your buddy
Take
is
na ba?
thinking about. I guess that's not an unusual occurrence.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Stayed in the room. Kasama
Our
yung...
shipmates.
Kasama tong isang Vistani. Okay.
Yeah, kasama isang Bistani.
Oh, it's Esmeralda in the room.
Getting to know while I'm thinking about.
Bagong
Yay!
female NPC.
Making sure that the room is secure.
Right. Okay.
Hold on. Ay, no shit. Did that register? No. It's even
Alright.
worse.
So si Alamid, Lucien, si Goda. Okay. Alright. So si Goda goes first. Well, no. Let's see. Goda is surprise round. So these creatures are like the shadows from the corners of the room seem to come to life. And then 40 feet. Okay. Okay. This one goes to Goda. Yeah, this is... Okay, these two go to Alamid. This one goes to Lucien. And this one goes to Goda also. Okay, so 2 attacks for Goda. 3 attacks for Goda. Ano, okay. 1, 2, 3. 23 hits.
IDM, before,
Yes.
habang nagda-downtime, were we able to get long rest or short rest or...
Na long rest na yan from the night before. So you have full HP in spells.
Okay.
Hindi ko lang na reset. So wala ka last
It's
time.
okay. It's okay. Woohoo.
Yeah, okay. So that's walang damage. Hindi maayos ang character sheet na to. Hit. Damage ayun pala. 11 necrotic damage. And the strength penalty is the target dies if this reduces strength to 0. Okay. 4. Free information, hindi ko na... Okay. So that's going to be 4 strength damage kay Goda. Is anong character sheet niya? Mataas ng strength. Okay. So let me just take note here. Well, not TPK kasi hindi naman buong total party was there. Not the total party. Okay. So let's see. Si Goda has a strength score of 6. Okay. And took 11 point of damage. Dalawang attacks kay Alamid. There's a 15 hit kay Alamid. 15 hits, you take 8 necrotic damage. Bawas ka na, 8. And then you take 2 points of strength damage. So, lista ko na lang din ang iyong... So, your strength is now 16.
Yeah.
Nasaan kayo? Nasa basement?
Nasa same floor.
I think literally
Same
nasa the room beside yours. Or the room beside where we were resting.
Okay, so you hear shouting. Alona and well actually you would hear them pagdating sa turn nila. Saan na si Goda? Goda. So 12 strength. Okay, and then si Lucian isa lang. Isang shadow lang. 15. Does 15 hit Lucien?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. So that you take 11 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and you take
3.
3 strength damage, reducing
Oh,
your strength score to 7.
God. Tapos when it goes to 0, I'm dead, right? It's dead.
Yep, you would know this because these are kind of basic undead creatures. Basic,
Okay.
basic. You've heard
Basic.
of them, and you also feel the effect of the attack. It claws through your chest. It makes contact with your soul, and
Oh.
That's such a dumb
you
move.
you you feel yourself
Okay.
basically significantly weaker. All right.
Oh no.
Okay.
Lucian.
So I would say now it's Lamid's turn.
Okay. Diyan magre-rage ako.
Okay.
And
You
then
are raging.
I use the spear with
Mhm.
2 hands.
Okay, attacking the nearest one. Go ahead.
Yeah, attacking the nearest one.
So as Alamid roars his rage, you instantly know, Gerard and Amon, something's up. So now roll initiative.
Pati ako?
Yeah, kayong dalawa. You're not wearing your armor.
I'm not wearing anything. I'm taking a bath. Come on, man.
Well,
Yeah. Okay, so that puts you. So that's just sakto lang. Tama lang. Okay. So ang attack ni Alamid, 25 hits, 8 piercing damage. So thankfully, your weapon is a magical weapon. It would have taken half damage from that, but you hit it with 8. You are raging, so that's 10. So you pierce through this creature. It kind of fades a little. Actually, it fades significantly. Medyo mas faded na yung visage niya from the others, but it's still corporeal. I mean, it's not corporeal. It still exists. So then you make your next attack.
I'll attack again with 2 hands.
All right. That also hits, and that's exactly what you. And well, that's 8. So you overkill it by 2. So okay. So the shadow vanishes, but not before your spear inexplicably parang drains some of its undead life force. And so now you have roll 2d6 for me.
D6?
Diba, 8 na pala, 8. You 8.
D8.
I mean, no need to roll kasi nag-roll na siya automatically for you. So you have 8 temporary hit points. Okay, that ends your turn. Si Lucian na. Followed by Goda. Then the shadows.
amazing. Good job, old man. Good job. I will
Run
tell.
away. Teleport away.
I will tell Guda to duck, duck, or go inside your shell, something.
Turtle.
So I will cast fireball. Ano sa tatlo sa tabi niya?
Fireball.
Fireball. Yep.
Fireball.
Yep. Yung third level.
Oh, hi,
spell.
baby.
What? There's baby?
Hmm.
Arya!
Wait.
Hello, Arya.
Let's see it.
Fireball. Okay. All
Yep.
right.
But of course, I will tell Guda to go inside his shell first or duck, so that.
Okay,
he can-
so may Goda has to make
Oh crap! Wait.
check.
Dang it.
I would say Goda needs to make
Let's save.
a
No.
check to see if he understands your ano. Kasi you're like Goda, go, fireball. It's like
Wait. Damn it. Okay, fine. If I move here, shit, mag-AO ba ako dun sa katabi ko?
yep.
Dang it.
Your opponent's
Mm.
fireball will ignite all these mattresses and cobwebs.
Hmm. Tanggal.
Set this building on fire.
Masusunog yung bahay.
Oh no.
Okay. Wait. Fine.
Flashbacks to Giddy again.
Dang
Everything goes back to Giddy.
Dang it.
Burning hands might be more manageable. Like you might only like set to fire a blanket or two.
A blanket or two, which start to spread.
Pero I mean, much better than the fireball. Na 20-foot radius. Ball of fire explosion.
Oh, this is true. Alright. Sige, I'll move here. Castle.
Okay, opportunity attack. You will take.
Sige. Fine. Fine, I will not move muna.
Okay.
Burning hands na lang sa katabi ko.
Sa katabi mo.
Oo.
Just the
Just
one.
him.
Okay. All right. So the shadow makes a dexterity saving throw.
It's only DC 14.
DC 14. Natural 1.
Oh!
Okay, roll your damage. Ano ba gagawin ni Goda? 14 fire damage. It's not quite dead, but it's almost see-through after that spell. Ay, wait. Oh, it actually takes only half of that.
Half?
It's resistant to fire.
Well, there we go.
But it still managed to damage it somewhat.
Okay.
Okay.
Sige.
And then si Gauda na. So si Gauda would then okay, cast Moonbeam at level 2. So that's 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. So may spotlight bigla dun sa dalawang shadows. Constitution save or 2d10 radiant damage. Okay. Constitution saving throw or radiant. Oh, okay, all right. So that's Goda's turn. The shadow's turn. So 2 of these shadows have to make that Constitution saving throw. That's a DC 14. Constitution save. Okay. One makes it, one does not. So that's 2d10, I believe. Yun na yung radiant. So one takes the full 15. Both are still surviving though. And one just takes 7. So that's Gauda is concentrating on this thing. Okay. It's an action to move it. Okay. So currently, ini-illuminate niya yung top 2 targets. So si Gerard na. Gerard, you're still in the room. You hear the sounds of raging and fighting.
I go outside.
Okay, so it takes you... if you double move, you will get to here. Just past the door. And you can see through the open door na your friends are doing battle with what seem to be shadowy creatures in the other side.
Okay.
So that's the rest of your turn. Si Alona,
Okay, I get up from my bath.
okay.
Can I shape water a cute little water dress to cover myself with?
Sige, can you link the? Okay, I will look for the
I
shape
will
water.
click it. I clicked it.
Shape water.
Nothing happened. I clicked it. Why? There. Sabi kasi dito, I can cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction. This change lasts for 1 hour.
And animate at your direction. All right.
So it's a moving water dress.
Oh, so parang may parang continuous parang flow of water around
Yeah.
your body,
Yeah.
moving up and down. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I
And
love it.
then I grab my, I guess, shield lang ang makukuha ko. And then I run to where the others are.
Yeah, you can pick up the shield as your thing, and then you run just right behind Gerard.
Alright.
And this might not be the first time that Gerard saw this trick. He's probably seen it before. So
Probably.
Alamid, ikaw na. RC, your turn. Followed by
Yeah.
Lucien.
So I'll try again. I'll
Okay, so near you, merong isang shadow that's kind of already damaged. At yung isa has not been touched at all. Ano yung targetin mo?
yung katabi ko,
Yung damage or hindi na? Yung hindi pa?
yung may damage na para tapos
Okay,
na
okay.
siya.
Right, roll your attack.
Blood spear with 2 hands.
Right, go. Okay, mabilis ang threat yan ha. Hit, you vanquish it. So, yeah. You still have the temporary hit point, so hindi siya mag-increase. You have another attack. You have a choice of 2 targets again. Isa may damage, isa wala.
Yung may
na.
damage.
Alright, the one na damage siya na ng fire.
Yes.
Okay, yep, you hit it. Unfortunately, that's not enough damage. Right, that's actually enough with a rage. So, you vanquish both the targets na tinamaan ng moonbeam ni Goda. That ends your turn. Lucien, ikaw na. There are now only 3 shadows in the room.
Okay. I will cast Magic Missile dun sa tabi
Okay.
sa tabi ko.
Alright, good call. Anong level yan?
Dangit.
I think i-click mo siya 2 more times.
Ilan, 2 more?
Or just roll 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, sige. Ano lang.
2d4 plus 2. And then si Goda na...
Yeah. That is
9.
9 force
9.
damage.
That's exactly what you needed to destroy this shadow. 9 hit points.
Yush. Okay.
Alright, that ends your turn. The Goda is going to move the moonbeam to the one closer to him. That's his action. And yep. And then it's the Shadow's turn. The Shadow is going to attack Goda again. This one for Goda, this one for RC, for Alamid. Miss kay Goda, hit kay RC kay Alamid. Alamid takes 9. Eliminating the temporary hit points, you take 1 point of damage. And now your strength is reduced by
1.
1. So you now have 15 strength.
Is this strength drain permanent, DM?
You'll find out. Hopefully not. So that's the Shadow's turn. So yeah, si Gerard na. Cast your Eldritch Blast.
Nag-AFK yata, sandali.
You can like move here to have a better view ng battle.
Bottle. Genie in a bottle.
So there are 2 of them. You the one with Alamid or the one with Gauda. Yung na kay Gauda is na-illuminate ng spotlight from the moonbeam.
May makakuha ba akong advantage kapag yun yung inattack ko?
Wala naman. Wala. Pero it's standing in an AoE. So it's more likely to die, I guess.
Ah. Sige. Ito na lang. Sorry, Alamid.
Alright.
Double Eldritch Blast sa kanya.
Alright. Send those screaming skulls. As his eyeballs become completely black. That's a hit.
10 force damage.
10 force damage. It still survives after the first one. The
14.
second one, 14 hits.
3 force damage.
3 lang. It still survives.
Sa HP ah.
13 lang yun eh. Okay. Si Alona, it's your turn.
I run after Gerard. And I see...
From there, you can cast a spell. You can see the shadows from there. At there.
Okay.
Abot yan ng 60 foot, both of them, either 60 foot range as spell.
Okay, I will... Guiding bolt.
You would guess that the farther one will probably die by the moonbeam.
Okay, so doon ako kay Alamid.
Okay, Elamid,
Guiding
that's a hit.
bolt to the... does it have a face?
Yeah, no, it's just shadow. So that hits, roll, click the damage.
Hala, paano ako mag-roll ng damage?
Click mo lang yung void na guiding bolt sa chat.
Matagal na ako hindi nag-guiding bolt.
9 radiant damage. It's still alive, but
Pwede ba akong cantrip?
Cantrip.
Sacred Flame. Ay, wait.
Action ng guiding bolt eh.
Sabi ko nga. Okay, never mind then.
Okay, so it takes
Matagal na ako hindi naglalaro, guys.
9 radiant damage. But it's now glowing. It's engulfed in, I guess, bluish, light bluish light.
Yeah.
And then Alamid, it's your turn. You have advantage on this attack.
Yay. Yeah, I'll attack them again. With 2 hands.
Okay, you have advantage. 13 still hits. So 10 piercing damage. Yet you destroy that one too. With the help of Alona. And now you can make your movement and hop across one of the beds.
Okay.
You can actually stand on the bed to face this other foe.
Yes.
With your next attack.
Yeah, I'll attack again with 2 hands.
Okay. Baka hindi pa siya umabot sa moonbeam. Hit and you destroy it. And with that, the shadows recede in the room. Ending the combat.
Lucian collapses on the floor and says, well, that was a big mistake.
What was that, Lucian?
What did he do?
I mentioned to I gesture to the door that says morgue.
Okay. Did you
Maybe
open
they
it?
didn't want us to open this door.
Oh. So you haven't been in there yet?
No. And I don't think I want to after this.
I am going back to the room and wear some real clothes.
Lucian just notices and turns away. Oops. Sputtering.
Wait, where's my chicken?
Good question. Where is your chicken?
It's between your legs.
I am back in the room wearing my armor.
Between your legs, of course. It's always been there.
Lucian apologizes to Alamid and Gauda and let's go back. And to Gerard as well. To everyone actually.
Okay, you
That's
go back
fine.
to the haunted
Just
hospital.
go back.
All right.
Lucian will remember this room, the doors, and especially this stairway that leads
Yeah, so
down.
when you go back to this room, you can still hear the screaming and like laughter coming from downstairs.
Screaming and laughter. Jeez.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you make your way back to the room. It's now the servant that introduced himself as Cloven Bellevue comes to your room to fetch you for dinner. Yes.
Just like nothing happened.
Just like nothing happened. Of course, nothing happened.
Okay.
What
These
battle? What encounter?
about that strength then. Let's see. Make Arcana or Religion check. Lucian, since you were the one who asked.
I will do Arcana.
Do you need assistance? I can give you guidance.
No
No, you
need.
don't need assistance.
24. Yeah, you would have died if you were continuously weakened by that attack. And if you did die, like a new shadow will rise from your corpse.
Oh my gosh.
That you rolled high enough to know that. But you can get rid of that weakness with a nice good night's sleep.
Warm bath.
Yeah, I make sure to tell Gauda and Alamid to sleep like full 8 hours to get rid of that lingering that
Yes.
lingering malady or yung
Yeah.
lingering sickness that I bet there's still.
All right. Sige. So you make your way down to the dining room. From you've kind of tidied up, took a bath, and had your exercise. So you go back to the dining room, and yeah, like a simple enough dinner is there. You notice na the fare is well there's chicken and pork.
Where's my pig?
Well, why did you leave it?
Hey guys, have you seen my hand?
It's between your legs nga,
Where's
walking
my
along with you,
pig?
following with you. Ay, yung egg mo, I don't know, it's in your pockets. Yung yung pig mo, alone, you would have left it in your room? Or
Okay.
where did you... Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's still there.
Somewhere safe.
But yeah, did you bring it with you to dinner?
No.
No, okay. Yung chicken ni Alamid, sinama mo ba sa dinner?
Yes.
Yeah, so okay, alright. So you sit on the dining table and kind of looks at the roast, parang roast chicken and on the table. And it looks at it and then back to you. Then kind of looking at you questioningly. As if it knew that chicken.
It was my brother.
So you sit down for dinner. Um, and yeah, it's there's something like this. The food is a little strange. Like someone like an experience. Not that it's poison or whatever. It's just that like it's kind of off ng konti yung seasoning, like either masyadong matabang or masyadong over ng konti, as if it was made by someone na hindi sanay magluto magluto ng mga ganitong meal.
Okay.
But it's palatable naman. So you eat it and wash it down with wine. Lots of wine in um when on Gauda's part, he's still chugging down this goblet after goblet of wine. And then over dinner, the abbot says, "So, what are what are you here for, Barovia? What exactly? Why are you looking for this fancy, expensive necklace?" He addresses to the table, looking at Alona particularly kasi ikaw yung nag-inspect nung secret stash before. Do you reply?
I take a sip of wine and then look pointedly at the others. Like, should I lie?
See, Esmeralda is here also, by the way. So she's also at the table and kind of waiting for you. You can tell she also wants to hear the answer.
I like trinkets.
Make a deception check.
Oh my god. -1 modifier.
What?
In fairness,
Okay.
it's not so bad.
Let me just roll for the abbot over here. Ooh, okay. Okay. The abbot nods. Really? Fine. It is a fine trinket, I must say.
It goes well with the color of my skin.
How about the others? You're just traveling around with this, with her, helping her find trinkets.
Yes, we love adventures.
Well, she's my shipmate and it's my job to keep her safe.
Excuse me.
Lucian also chimes in saying, I also I'm also a traveler. I encountered Alona and Gerard in my travelings, and I opted to go with them. And I also would like to, and I'm also interested in this trinket because he gestures. I'm a librarian. I collect information from other places, and yeah, just gestures there. I would also like to see this trinket, but of course, it's for Alona's like just gestures, just gestures to the air.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. He rolled a total of 26 for his
Oh
insight.
God! Ah,
You guess that he's not fooled by your lies. So he says, "You don't need to be coy with me. I've met your ilk. Uh, many have tried to destroy the vampire strat, but failed. Ultimately failed. They all fail. And I've already told you this holy symbol." He says, taking out the the amulet. It's just that, a symbol. It does not have power. Might be able to sell it for a good amount of coin if anyone would buy, but it won't help you.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have a backup plan. I mean, you have your plan of getting rid of the curse of rod, and we have ours. I mean, if your plan succeeds, then we won't need to try and kill him. If your plan fails, then we still have our plan to go with. Plus, as you say, it's just a trinket, so it doesn't hurt giving it to us. It doesn't hurt you at all.
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage. I'll give you advantage because of the way you worded that.
Can I give guidance quietly?
Might see.
You
Might
will.
see.
You're going to. If you want, you can make a stealth check.
Then
Cast it like
then
while
Never
Alamid
mind.
stands
I
up
will,
and
can I to distract the abbot, tawag doon? Can I parang accidentally quote unquote spill my wine glass. Oops, clumsy. Ganun para
I
ma-distract
don't
sure,
siya.
think you
sige.
need to distract him at this point.
If you really want to guidance his role.
No.
Okay, okay.
But yeah,
Parang
you're not.
magsasalita pa lang ako, sumisenyas na si Gerard, parang,
But yeah, before you put that plan into action,
Yeah.
you can see Gerard has already made his case, and the abbot says, "You know, I want nothing but to carry, but to but to follow the will of the Morning Lord,
Oh.
and it would be such a waste for you to suffer in your quest to rid this land of the vampire. As I said, many have tried and failed, and it's simply not the will of the Morning Lord to destroy that creature. He can be saved, as can anyone. You see, because love is the answer.
Love. Hmm.
Can't you see? He says, looking at his Vasilka, and she just smiles, a pretty smile.
So are you willing to give us the trinket?
nasa kanya pa rin yung necklace, di ba?
Oo.
Yeah.
Sabihin
He
ko
said,
na,
And then tatayo si Alamid a little bit tipsy. And then sasabihin niya, Abot, how about in exchange for my chicken to your necklace? And I have also few pieces of eggs here. You can have it also.
he said, I would gladly take that chicken off you. My subjects have not been eating this asgus dish for a while, but he says, but no, I'm not letting go of this until you find me a wedding dress fit for this beauty, for the beautiful Vasilka over here, worthy of a wedding to the ruler of this domain. He says. Okay, does anyone want to talk more, to chat up the abbot? Vasilka is obviously not able to talk. She just smiles, nods.
Like a doll?
Yeah, she's able to like partake of the food, I
Ah,
guess,
okay.
but she can't talk.
How
apparently.
long have you been a servant of the Morning Lord? Alone asks.
For more than 100 years now.
Oh, you have a very long. Is he human? Human ba siya? Like, would we
He
know it?
looks human.
Okay.
But then again, from all accounts, you know that he has not aged in those 100 years.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I ask, oh Christ. Lucian asks the abbot if he has already tried to look around Valaki or the other towns for this wedding dress so that we may look for other ways to look for that wedding dress. I don't know, yung ganun.
He says, I've made the same proposition to several other groups in the century that have been here.
Century.
You know, this realm apparently has no shortage of adventurers. Every now and then comes by here looking for my aid, one matter or another. But no one has been interested in helping me save Strad. Quite the opposite. Until you came along. And I really cannot leave my subjects here for fear of you've seen them. And I feel sorry for what they have become. And it's my responsibility, my burden to take care of them.
Uh, i- what are they exactly? How did they become like that?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, man. Persuasion -1 modifier. Nope. Nope.
7.
Then Alamid stands up again, holding a bottle of wine. Abbott, I have a question for you. Why is it so important? What is it about this wedding dress? Can you not be wed without the wedding dress? Just wearing a simple dress?
He says, if you've lived as long as I am, been to been witness to many lifetimes as I am, he says, you would know. Try asking a bride that question.
Oops.
It's not. It's in rituals like this. These is the small things, the dress, the ceremony. They matter a lot. You see, they're
I
symbols of
I was
tradition.
I was once wed with my wife,
Hmm.
and my wife doesn't ask for a wedding dress.
You were once wed with your wife. What?
Hmm.
You're not wed anymore?
Yeah, because my wife is dead.
Oh,
Don't laugh. I elbow Lucian.
Lucian drinks more wine. Oh dear.
But says, so sorry to hear that. But yeah, but your wife seems to be the exception then, because in tradition, rituals, things like these are symbols. You see, it gives it gives form to to the ceremony, to the tradition. And of course, I want to make Vasilka as pretty as possible to convince Strad that all he has to do is learn to love another to lift his curse.
Lucian
But I,
Lucian stops. Sorry, go ahead, Dim.
let's say go ahead.
So Lucian stops and says, "Let me, Abbott, let me get this straight. You mean, you mean, you mean, just to get this clear, you mean to save Strahd through love? Yes,
Yes, love is the answer.
I see. And this plan of yours to redeem Strahd, does this involve Strahd, you getting Strahd to fall in love with, and I motion to Basilica, her?
Yes, she's the bride to be.
Oh, I look at Basilica. I see.
Ano na?
I look at Basilica and ask the abbot, has Strahd expressed any interest in Basilica before? Because dot.
He has not seen her, I
Oh,
believe. But he will. It is in the will of the Morning Lord.
But how are you sure, Abbot, that Strad will change heart because of this? Remember, Strad is evil.
Yes, but evil is just it's just a word, he says.
it's just a word. Hmm.
Then Alamid took another bottle of wine and then drank it all.
He says he continues, in the centuries that I've been here, I have been praying and praying to the Morning Lord, and he has sent me guidance. This is his plan. As with anything to do with faith, I don't know if it will work, but I have faith. I have faith in Lathander
Hmm.
that this will
And,
work out.
and your God is a good God.
I'm sorry?
He's a good God. The Morning Lord is a good God.
Yes.
Lucky you. And Alona sips more wine.
All right. You feel the weight of that other amulet you're wearing under your clothes. Okay. Anything else then?
I guess one final question from Lucian to the abbot. Abbot, I acknowledge your plan, but how sure are you that this will work? Strad falling in love with her.
And sorry.
Um,
How sure am I that this will work?
how sure are you that your plan will work? That Strad will fall in love with her
That's the
once
thing with
present.
faith, isn't it? I have been guided by the Morning Lord up to this point, and the answer is I'm not sure. But that's faith. I just have faith that it will work. If I
Mm.
just do what is asked of me, that everything will work out and the sun will come out upon this land once more.
Mm. Lucian just goes silent.
Okay. Anything else? If there's nothing else, the dinner wraps up. The the mongrel folk, as the abbot calls them, comes and cleans up the dishes. You go back to your room, I presume. Some a bit more tipsy than the others. And Throughout this exchange, Esmeralda has been just silent, just observing. So you get back to your room. Anything anyone wants to do talk about before you
What
get
was
to bed?
Gauda doing the whole time?
Just drinking.
Just drinking
Yes,
and drinking.
Is he still
yeah, he was
acting weird?
weird. This is that he's just getting himself drunk the whole time.
Ano bang spell ang pwede kong gamitin para malaman ko kung
Problema na
naka-prepare ang aking detect evil and good.
Haha! Okay. As Alon is trying to figure out what's wrong with Gauda, I address the party that the abbot's plan is likely not going to work. I think.
You think?
I think. Because I shared to the party the two passages that I read from the tome,
Mm-hmm.
especially
Mhm.
like pointing to yung second passage about reincarnation and Tatiana, that Strad is still in love with Tatiana, who was Irina, who is not with us anymore.
Say it too loud. And I look at Gerard. Like, shh.
Oops. Is Gerard like drunk?
Did he drink?
Is he? Jel? Goda is almost passed out.
Is Gerard drunk?
Is Gerard drunk?
At this point, Gauda has retreated like to his shell and is
Oh.
like snoring on the floor.
Alamid is talking to himself. I don't get that, but why do you still need wedding dress to get married?
I'm not over it.
What practices does your tribe have?
And I don't think that Stroud will change heart because of this. Who's that girl again? I'm talking to myself. Whatever.
Great. Wow.
I asked, seeing that half the party is drunk.
I'm not drunk. I have good constitution.
Okay, what constitution do I have?
My constitution's really high.
My constitution is
Maybe you're drunk.
middling. Tipsy naman.
Sige,
Illusion is
make
a
a
bit tipsy.
make a constitution saving throw. Lahat ng uminom ng wine.
Oh! Why did I put that?
Saving throw?
Lol.
Oh no.
Constitution save?
Oh,
Constitution
no.
save, yep.
Oh
Shit.
no. Hindi ako proficient.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you hold your liquor down. Except for Gauda who is passed out.
Aw. Okay.
While he's
then-
passed out, can I try the
Yeah, even Gerard. Try what?
the detect
Detect.
evil and good on him?
Okay. You will know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. Okay, you don't find any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend.
There's an undead?
You don't find. Well, actually, you can sense a faint sense of undead from the other room,
But not in our room.
not in your room.
Okay.
Like through yung direction, yung adjacent room.
Yung pinanggalingan namin.
Pinanggalingan.
Yung pinagalingan namin ng bata. Lol. Lucian turns his attention to Esmeralda and asks her what she thinks.
Esmeralda says, the abbot is mad. I mean, you only look at this place, his subjects, to know that something's not right here. But if he's convinced that Strahd will wed this this thing that he has, then that might be a suitable trap that I can take advantage of if he will be here for the wedding, whenever that is. How about you? What do you think? You
I
still gonna get
think,
him that dress?
yeah, I think the abbot is crazy.
You're still awake?
Yeah.
Well, Lucian looks at the party, pero that's the only way that we can. I don't know if that's the only way that we can acquire that amulet. But
Just have to
pero,
give him the
We
dress,
can
right?
steal it! Sabi ni Gauda from Michelle.
Ano sabi ni Gerard?
Sabi ni Gauda from
Just have
Michelle,
to
we can
give him
steal
the
it!
gown, the wedding dress.
Ano?
Steal the...
Deal, right?
Ano yung Gerard?
Di ba yun yung deal?
Oo.
Yeah,
You're gonna get the
wedding dress for the amulet.
Yep.
But Gauda says from the shell, we can steal it.
wedding dress for the amulet. If
We can steal the amulet.
Wizards of Wine, then we don't have any problem. If it doesn't work, then we might need to consider other options.
Yeah.
Pero di ba isang linggo pa yon bago natin makuha dun sa deal natin with the wine.
Yeah, may 1 week pa yun.
1 week pa.
You can have 1 week of downtime if you want.
We can try to look at the fortunes again and see if we can chase one other deals.
Pwede, while we're waiting.
We don't have
What
any-
other fortunes have we
Yeah,
not?
there were 5, di ba? Yung 5, 3 of them were yung items.
First is yung tome, yung
Mhm.
wizard. Yung second card is yung monk. I guess this is yung the treasure you seek is hidden behind the sun in the house of the
This is
sacred
yung
dragon.
yung amulet yun, I guess.
Baka.
Mhm.
The third is the card of power of strength, weapon of vengeance, yung sword of sunlight. Ito yata yung sa Betis, pero we were told na we can't yet? Parang ganun.
It's a very dangerous place.
It's a very dangerous place.
Like even more dangerous than yung Yesterday Hill, yung may mga druids.
Ooh,
There was the enchanter, right?
Dangerous ba yung place na yun?
The mist is probably this.
yung fourth card,
Can we go to the yung sword, powerful sword?
Too dangerous for now.
yeah.
Too dangerous for now.
There was the enchanter.
Enchanter.
Well, yung fourth card, this is si Esmeralda na yun.
Yeah, in the mist.
Yung last card is your enemy is a creature of darkness, powers
The
beyond
Dark Lord yun, di ba?
Si Strahd mismo.
Yung the
Right.
enchanter.
Ito yung this tells us where nasaan si Strahd. Sinabi na sa atin ng home. Kung nahanap na natin sa tower. Kung nasa hiding place. Pero yung nasa tomb niya siya.
You gotta know it's a prophecy of when you will have that showdown with Strahd.
Yun.
So that kind of tells you that this wedding thing, probably it's probably not the showdown that you will have with Strahd. So interpret that as you will. Because you are fated to encounter Strahd in this prophecy. It doesn't speak of a wedding or an abbey.
Oh.
But I think hindi pa natin kaya si Strahd, right?
I don't think so.
Uno nga lang, may namatay sa atin.
Oo, di ba? It's like even the 5 of us.
Well,
Alright.
yeah. So we can wait for a week for the wedding dress na walang assurance kung makuha niya. or we
We
ano yun?
confront him.
Kneeling
So-
woman. What?
So
A kneeling woman of a great beauty plucked too soon. The master of marsh knows.
yan yung sa pangatlong card, di ba?
Mhm.
Hindi pa natin
Okay,
na-figure out yan.
Tinanong natin si Madam Ava about it kung doon pa lang. Sabi
And then
niya,
you figure out na doon nga yan sa Berets, yung marsh.
Oo. Yung Mars.
Ayan
That
yung
used to be a town.
too dangerous to go to.
Okay.
So anyway, going back, either we wait for 1 week or we, I don't know, disguise ourselves.
Steal the amulet, sabi ni God.
Like, where would we run to after we steal the amulet? And can anyone actually steal here? Is anyone a
He says he
You
doesn't
steal
want to
that
leave the
amulet, you're
abbey.
sleeping in the forest forever.
He said he doesn't.
towns, diba?
He said he doesn't leave the abbey.
What?
Sabi ni God. He said that he doesn't leave the abbey.
But he went,
He went
But
to
he-
town.
yeah, he went out, diba, to resurrect the couple's son.
Yeah.
I mean, or this, pero that was nearby. Oh, pero malapit lang yun. Sabi niya.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean, can anyone actually steal from this group?
God says, I can turn into a spider.
How about no?
Remember?
Yeah,
can
good
still
time.
be.
Fire.
Well,
Namamatay ba si Abot? How kung patay natin na lang?
Alamid, please go to sleep. You're drunk.
Okay, with that, do you actually anything else before you go to sleep? Esmeralda is sleeping on the leftmost bed. May dalawang beds. These are, I think, bunk beds. Ano ba? May up and down. Bunk
Ayaw
beds
ang
ba to?
mukhang.
Tingnan
Bunk
natin
beds,
sa...
So, hindi namin kailangan magtabi.
Yeah, let me double check.
Parang back bed.
19... Okay. It's an important detail. Okay.
Oh,
Oh
no.
dear.
Oh,
Oh
no.
dear.
Yeah, bunk beds nga sila. Bunk
Okay.
beds.
Okay.
So, hindi nyo kailangan mag-share. Esmeralda is on the bottom of the first, yung leftmost bunk. Goda is comfortable sleeping in his shell. On the floor. He might be too heavy for any of the beds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Collapse. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's enough room for all of you, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to sleep. Sleep finds you. You rest here. Kind of. You find it hard initially to sleep kasi from now and then you hear laughter or screaming faintly,
Scary.
and then you remember the shadow from the other room. But you do fall asleep. And Alona, you wake up.
Damn it.
You wake up in your room,
What room?
in your house,
My house? Like before the ship house?
and your mom is calling to you, Alona, breakfast's ready.
Then
Do I see her face?
Yeah, you get up, kind of in disbelief. You get up from the bed, you hop down, you feel the floor beneath your feet, your naked feet, and you walk outside the room into the kitchen, and you see her there. She's setting the table. Come sit
Can I
down.
give her a quick hug?
oh,
Yeah, she hugs you back, and then she's you kind of expected her to be like surprised of this parang impromptu all of a sudden hug, but she's not. And as you conclude the hug, and she says, "I missed you too."
oh.
Come, let's talk.
Is anyone else there?
Nope, there's the two of you.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the whatever she usually cooks for you. It's there. Yeah, with a pang of like nostalgia, you gobble down the food. Then she says, "So how are you?"
I am getting by. I have more friends now, which is weird. Because
You have to kill the abbot.
what?
Oh.
Yeah, you have to kill the abbot and everything in that abbey.
Why?
It's her will. You see.
She hasn't spoken to me in, I don't know, in a long time. And now she's giving me instructions. I mean, come on, man.
I don't know about these gods. They say they work in mysterious ways, but what do I know?
Can you tell her that she's an ass?
She probably is. She says. She as she kind of touches the side of your face. Oh my Alona. But yeah, you must destroy the abbot and every creature in that wretched place. Even that Vistani woman. She's an agent of Strahd, you see. She wants to gain your trust and betray you at the last moment. You have to kill her, my child.
If I do this for her, will she set me free?
I don't know. I hope she does. If that's what you want. She said to destroy all the creatures there and consecrate that place as her temple.
Or she wants a place here. Wow. Did she know that I'll be going here? Did she send me here? Is this all part of her great plan?
Maybe.
I really hate
I don't know.
her.
It's a test of faith. Your mom says. And she smiles. That familiar smile.
I have a question. While we're talking,
Yeah?
Boy.
did you have another child? Did I have a brother?
Make a persuasion check.
Good call. Can I can I help with that?
No.
Can I guess
Yeah, I
guidance
know, I
on
know, I know.
myself?
While dreaming.
No.
Dang.
Sayang yun, no?
Ah.
She says, "Did you? I mean, did I?" No question.
Oh boy.
And she leaves it at that.
So many secrets.
It's not important.
It is if he's trying to kill my friends.
Well,
Will you stay with me?
and she reaches out to clasp your hand in hers. If I could, I would stay with you for as long as I could. But and she looks around. We both know this won't last for long.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I have friends now. My best friend's a bit of a flirt, but he has my back.
Hmm. Are you sure this one's just a friend?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Well, maybe it will surprise you then. Who knows?
You're starting to sound like my other friends, so we are going to end this conversation.
And
Thanks for dropping by.
as you finish that sentence, the dream ends, and
Oh.
you're back in the bunk bed. You kind of wake up a bit earlier than the rest.
Okay.
Right. And in that, as you're sitting there in the pre-dawn darkness, you kind of think about the dream and think, was that because of Alamin's suggestion?
Well.
Alam mo yung kind of the last thing you hear
Uh,
before you
Mm.
go to bed, and it materializes into a dream.
mm-mm.
Or was that real? Or maybe that part of you that just wants to get this over with.
Mhm.
But yeah. So
Is,
what?
are the others still sleeping?
Yeah.
Where is Gerard sleeping?
Saan nga ba siya sleeping? On the same bunk bed as Alona siguro, malamang. Like,
Above or down?
siguro you've worked this out siguro in your shipmate who always sleeps at the top and at the bottom. So whoever,
You want to be top or bottom?
ano yung favorite position? Ano yung positioning ninyo?
Anong favorite position ni Alona?
I have no idea. Sige, saan ako? Baba ako?
Other even. roll the high.
1d4. Add Alona.
Roll
Add
the
top.
d4.
Add top. Top. Okay.
Top. Okay.
Sige. I go down and then I guess Gerard is still sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just like curl at his side and like
Aww.
lang. Like get a few
Okay.
more minutes of rest.
All right, and that's a good last shot. We'll leave it there. Thank you guys for playing. We'll see you next
thank
week.
you.
Kung
See you
anong
next
gagawin
week.
ni Alona, if she will
Dun, dun,
initiate
dun.
bloodbath or not, or who knows. Thank you. I hope you had fun. I had fun.
Let's kill the abbot. Let's kill the abbot.
It's the small moments that are fun in D&D. So yeah. Thank you guys
Thank you,
for
DM. Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
dear.
see you next
Thank
time.
Take
Bye bye.
care. Take
Next
care. Bye
week.
bye. Good night.